not being from a place or not knowing a place too well can sometimes be helpful as a photographer, because you look at things with sort of an outsider's eye. I mean, it's kind of a balancing act, because if you look at contemporary photography, it's full of outsiders who parachute into, say, Detroit and make pictures and leave, who really don't understand the place. So, I'm not suggesting that not knowing a place is good, but I think for me, having grown up overseas and not gone through the experience of growing up as a teenager in the US, it allowed me to see things a little bit more objectively, I hope. Yet at the same time, I also think the longer I've been somewhere, the better the pictures get. So I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a balancing act. When I was 9 months old, we moved to Paris, and then I spent my childhood in North Africa, in Algeria and Tunisia, and then in Switzerland. And so I didn't live in this country till I came here to go to college when I was, I guess, 18. And for the first 8 years that I was here, I was only on the East Coast. And so moving to Ohio in 1984, actually 10 years after I got here, come to think of it, it seemed sort of like a very exotic, or very different kind of place. Photographing lifestyle centers came out of this larger project, which I call the New Heartland, which began with my photographing exurbs. And that really came out of the 2004 presidential election. I wanted to see the places where all the people who apparently voted for Bush lived, because I thought it was farmlands out there. And I got there, and it was all brand new housing developments. And then over the course of working, about a year later, I discovered that, what the people who lived in those places did for fun. What they did for work is they went back into Columbus or Akron or Cleveland, into the cities. But for fun, they went shopping. And there was this whole phenomenon of what they call lifestyle centers, which are these fake villages designed for shopping that were springing up amid the cornfields, just like the housing developments were. So that was how my interest in that came about.